everybody, it's a rainy day, but the vibes are still great because yesterday in the last video you guys saw, we got this thing running for the very first time. We started right up. Top end's a little noisy, but that's because it's a E36 and the lifters bleed out and it sounds like shit. So we got a couple heat cycles in it and it sounds fantastic, right?
Right,
Spoon?
I wouldn't say fantastic, but yeah, it sounds good.
The exhaust sounds amazing. Today, what is our goals, Spoon?
Finish it. Button it up. Cooling system, front end, headlights, all that stuff.
We want to turn it into a running driving car, right? It runs, but we can't run it for long because there's no cooling system and there's no intercooler piping, none of that. The drivetrain's actually hooked up. We gotta get the front end on and all that stuff piped up, bleeded out, and hopefully we could drive it for the very first time. It's raining out, which should make it more interesting.
Nice chill day. I got Mario Ball, cutting some shit. It's a good day.
Cutting some shit.
If Spoon can start the day cutting sign up, it's a good day for Spoon. So for now, I think first step is I want to get the front end on because all the rest of the pieces are dependent on things that mount on the front end. So let's get to it. Coming through, coming through. Let's make it a car again. Look at that. The whole ass car again.
Video done.
Video done. You forgot how much longer the thing is. Honestly, the front end coming off is like the best thing about this. Little E36 cheat code here. Good old Spoon technique. Cut some stuff up. There's a little lip right here. You see this? You get rid of this.
Oh, you're cutting some shit up?
Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
So if you cut this lip off, the radiator could actually sit back like ½ an inch and it gives you way more clearance for a bigger E-fan. Because if you convert to E-fan, which most people do, especially when the turbo wet, just for fitment reasons, you don't have much room. So we're just gonna give it a good old slice and dice, you know? Watch your eyes, Austin, all right? There you go. Give it the good old safety squint. Might as well just cut it in half of this. Now I'm not really putting paint on here so it looks better because you don't really see it. It's just because we don't want bare metal, because if bare metal is in there, it's gonna rust. And we don't want that. Clearly this matches, right? Alright, hopefully we shaved enough for this thing to fit now. See how tight it is with the fan. Yeah, pull that up for me. Oh no, the waste gets in the way. Give me a second, ready? YouTube magic. Boom, mounted, hoses are in, cooling system is tidied up besides the fan wiring. We realized that since it was a 318, the mount for the radiator is different. It's actually longer because the radiator is smaller. So when we tried to fit the bigger radiator in, it didn't fit, so we had to chop it up and make a little pocket for it, but she now fits. So if we're doing a 318 to a 6-cylinder swap, you need the driver's side radiator bracket. Or you can get crafty with a cutting wheel. How's that box going, Spoon?
It's in.
You think it's gonna melt that box?
What's up, Clarence?
Just trying to seal up the bare metal. It looks pretty shitty, but you'll see what we're cooking up here. Can't have this thing rusting. Do you want to hide shitty paint while also looking fast? Gold tape.
Oh, so this is what you're cooking.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone has done this before. Like, oh yeah, no. Funk Motorsport, gold tape, heat protection. It looks like it has a purpose other than just hiding bad paint. You can't damage the paint if you got gold tape on it, right?
I mean, it was like that on the other 36 too.
It totally was. The paint actually wasn't that bad on that one either. That's right. Looks fast, doesn't it? It does. Shit. You have to just accept the wrinkles. Just accept them. Just gonna happen. Hell yeah. See, it looks like we did it on purpose.
Heat protected.
Heat management by Funk Motorsports. I'll pull a shot from here. There we go. We'll tie it all together. A big juicy intercooler. See, it's getting real now. I love it. It's raining harder now. This isn't good. I want to drive this thing today.
It's burnout lube.
Burnout lube? Keep the diff alive. Yes, sir. I'm so happy. Look at it.
Like it was made for it.
I love it. Starting to look real juicy and turboed. I don't know why, like this drivetrain is feeling a hell of a lot cooler in this car than in that car. Why? This is sick, dude.
Let's put an SR in there.
He just keeps going back and forth.
He must really hate this thing. He wants to put an SR in it. We gotta have flavors. Boosted M3 drivetrain, Volkswagen, Volkswagen. Exactly. Yeah, you weren't here for that.
I wasn't. Is that the name?
Yeah.
The Volkswagen.
Yeah.
Wow, that's good.
It's good, right?
Was that in a comment?
Hell yeah.
You send them a t-shirt?
We owe him a t-shirt.
All right.
Cool. Get on that.
I got you.
DM Steve.
Like 500 horsepower, like in that 36 is just like, sounds whack, you know.
Sounds wild.
But in here, that sounds sick. Take it.
Nope.
Take it.
Nope.
Come on.
Nope.
Take it.
Fucking no waffle.
Still kind of fit. That should work.
It should work.
Should work.
Thank God, I did not want to remake that.
You know what that means. Gutted headlight. What up?
Nah, that defeats the whole purpose though.
What do you mean?
It's not a sleeper anymore.
But this is the only headlight I have that fits this thing right now. Car came from Europe, so it has Euro headlights. And the Euro headlights, if you come look at them over here, there is way more to them in the back. You see how much farther they stick back? Since they have the adjustable height headlights in them, there's a little motor in here which causes the headlight to be way bigger. And so this gets in the way of the intercooler piping and the turbo and stuff. So we have to switch the car to USDM headlights, which are really cheap and on like eBay. They don't look too bad either. Like I think $140 for a pair. They don't look that bad. I'll order one without a hole in it. But for now, this is what we got, so we're gonna use it. Wish we could use the Euro headlights with the glass lens and stuff like that. Honestly, if we took the glass lens off of this and put it on here, it would look a lot better. But this is the quick, easy move for now. I'd like to get M bumpers for this thing. It's like the recipe, you just put M Aero on every E36. You really can't do much, but it looks so damn good. I saw a lot of people want me to get the Aero that I had on my Polish drift car. A little ignorant for this thing, maybe? It would be sick. I don't know. I think I'm missing that side. That's it. That's it. Easy peasy. Love that. OEM corners are the best because they actually fit. It looks extra just like Grandpa's sleeper with the orange corners. You want to see if the hood fits now or should we wait?
No, let's leave that for last.
Yeah, like we're basically there.
Nope, still gotta do shifter, still gotta do fan relay,
Yeah, but like the big
still gotta do the battery. Hook can wait.
Fine. I'm honestly hyped we get to run this thing again. Time to find out where our first coolant leak is. See, no funnel, Spoon.
Still got it?
Still got it. The people's no funnel champ.
The past few weeks say otherwise.
Yeah, I've been fucking over it. Everything we've been putting together has just been like, I don't have time to leak fluids. We got this fancy shifter, I want to use it, but I might have, if I have to cut the interior, I'm not using it. That's my draw. So just in case you're wondering, the IRP shifter does not fit without having to cut your center console, which I just don't want to do for this car. So I'll wait and order a nice shifter that fits OEM. For now, how do I make this work? Give me a second. All right, so we're gonna try and make the old shifter work for now. There's so many good shifter options out there that work with the factory interior, so I'm gonna wait on that. But if we take this should pull right out. We'll have this. And we should just have to shorten this. And I could probably use the other aftermarket selector rod that I have, hopefully. This is from the old transmission, which is the Get Track transmission, which is shorter than the ZF transmission. So the shifter linkage is longer, right? So I want to reuse the upper. I have a ZF billet linkage, which should work. I hope. This should work. So we're going to have to shorten the upper linkage since the lower linkage is shorter since the trans is longer. That makes sense?
Kind of lost me there, but yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, whatever. So I'm going to assume that they shorten, since they run parallel, I'm going to assume they shorten in the same sense. So I just measured, this is 3/4 of an inch shorter than this one. So we're gonna shorten the upper rod 3/4 of an inch, and it should give us the right length for the trans to work with the chassis. So the fans are now wired up. So I'm gonna get this thing to bleed out the coolant, make sure it can maintain operating temp while Spoon glues back the shifter together, and we should be good to go. I always say it, one of the biggest feats after swapping an engine is to get it to maintain operating temp. Like, it sounds like an easy thing, but you'd be surprised at how many cars will bust your ass trying to get them to just idle cool. Drives you mad. So let's start her up and let her warm up. Not excited how loud the head's gonna be right now.
Still not nearly as bad as it was yesterday.
It sounds worse than yesterday. This is the only way to bleed this. You gotta pull this tube off and like let it recirc in. When I was in Poland, I saw a lot of guys use like the Volkswagen coolant bubble instead of these like expansion tanks, and they work so good. I was so tempted to switch to that, but we already got it, so we're gonna use it. So this will bleed the air out of the radiator and right through the expansion tank. That's what this is supposed to be for, but for some reason it doesn't work. You literally have to undo it. Makes no sense. It's being good so far, so we've been pretty lucky. The head has quieted up a lot now that it's been running. We've been revving a little bit, get some oil pressure in it, and I'm happy. Like, engine sounds great. Probably 20 seconds ago in the video, it sounded like I had rod knock, but it's literally just a lift. It happens every time on these damn engines. Pre-bled all these lifters and everything, so.
My front weight stayed on my foot.
You said it wasn't a turbo noise, so. Imagine this thing looking stock as hell pulling up to next to you. Yeah, we gotta get a stock headlight in here because like this thing, you can't even see the intercooler. I love it. Like, I thought it'd be more apparent, but it's gonna look sleeper as hell. Good. Now we have a stock shifter. Sleeper. That's good. So we gotta put two-step on it because, I don't know, it's fun, whatever, it's stupid, but you need an input to tell your ECU when to activate it, right? We have a couple spare inputs, we're gonna use them. Since the car, when you turn the AC on, it sends a signal to the ECU, we could use that as our as our launch control or two-step switch, right? Since we no longer have air conditioning in the car, we might as well use that input for something. So hopefully no one's in the car like, oh man, it's hot in here. AC on, you're on the highway like, bah, 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 bah. But, come on, ready? AC off. Nothing. AC on. Watch your feet. It's been flames?
Yeah.
Wow. I'll make it crisper, but like, that's just some quick button pushing, but that's cool. And now it has launch control, or two-step. Let me see if my guess length was correct. I could still be totally wrong.
They actually measured it.
No, I just made assumptions. Where's the hole? It's gotta be way shorter. No way. Alright, well my assumptions were wrong. Yeah. Oopsie daisy. Oh wait, no, it's perfect. Oh, look at me. I'm good. See how quick my confidence changed there?
Oopsie daisy.
Oopsie daisy. Hell yeah, that's perfect. Alright, since this car was a 4-cylinder, NA, it has a fuel pump that is made to supply fuel to a NA 4-cylinder. So, of course you have to upgrade, but we got really, really lucky because we upgraded the fuel pump on, we upgraded the entire fuel hanger on the E36 that we should be lucky enough to pull this one out like this. Factory hanger right here. So I neglected the fact we don't have a level sensor on here, so we're gonna have to either, but I'd rather swap the pump or the level sensor. I'll just swap the pump. DW 300. Plenty of pump. That's all we need. Easy.
Spoon, give it a shot.
I hear pump. Start her up.
She works.
First time starting? No.
Yesterday.
Yesterday. Sounds good. It fits good.
Hear that coming from
The Volkswagen.
That's gnarly.
So we had a bump in the old hood for the turbo, right? But we made that when the turbo was bigger because we put a smaller turbo on that post bump. So it might, this one might clear. I hope it clears. Prepare to be heartbroken. Because as long as we change that front headlight, they'll never know.
You think it's fit, Austin?
I think it'll fit. I think we'll have to take the mat out though.
It's gonna be close. Alright, what was that? Steve is showing me how to measure. I don't know. It's close.
High hopes, low expectations. I don't even remember what it looked like with a 4-cylinder in it because we didn't have it long enough.
Do they sell an actual model of this wagon with this in there?
So this is actually the engine out of an M3, a 95 M3. I don't know if I didn't talk about it much. It's an S50, so this came out of a 1995 M3. It's fully built internals, like a piston rod and some other provisions. And then we just slapped a big old turbo on it, which never came factory. Never.
And I'm assuming there's no M3 wagons out there.
I don't think so. Maybe they made some crazy package where they put it like an S50 or S50 on them, but that one I do not know.
We'll get a lot of European DMs about that. Check this out, Steve.
Check this out, bro. All right, moment of truth. See if it clears. It's gonna hit right here. It'll clear if we shut it hard enough. Took the latches out, so. Oh, man. Was it clear? It's mint. Bullshit. Hold up.
It's good.
No way. It's when I wonder. Hold on, let me just. See? Jesus, you're freaking me out.
We just took them out.
That's gonna hit now.
Oh, he still clears.
Yeah.
Plenty of room.
Plenty of room. Plenty of room. There we go. Wild. Hood clears. Sick. 5862. Get some. Oh, that's sick.
That's crazy. That's good.
Yeah, good fitment. Hell yeah. I'm pissed about the headlight because it would look so like you would have no idea.
Just still it off already, 36.
We should just steal it off the Ready 36. All right, let's pull this thing outside. Driving this is nuts, dude. This had no engine in it, essentially, like a little smoky. Yeah, I'm not gonna think about that.
It actually lit up both.
Do it.
This diff do be opening.
It spun both.
Did it spin both?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see, I tried to rotate the chassis and it was just, yeah. Now it's like this. How was the front settle at all?
A little bit,
Because when we pulled up the lift, it was taller than with the 4-cylinder, and I was like, what the heck? How's it sound? It's nice and subtle. It's not that. It's like
Sounds
quiet.
sick.
I'll clean that up.
Nuts in that.
This thing feels nuts.
Quick, we're getting a storm. Go get milk and eggs as fast as you can.
Oh my God, let's go! Guys, hop in! Everyone hop in!
Get the bread and milk.
Bread and milk! Bread and milk! Bread and milk!
This thing does. Let's see.
That's fire. You see how you didn't even feel a single bump this road usually.
My tail won't feel that last one.
There's no license plate on this thing. Hold up. We could run from them.
Damn, it's a good thing I'm gripped up. I gotta hold the shit out of this handle. Shit.
I think boogie down the road.
You want to see if we can do donuts? It might not do it with the open dip, but we could try it.
Sure.
It ain't gonna do it.
Save it. Fucking try. I love it. I fucking
This is fire.
Once it, once it loosened up, it was flowing.
It looks nuts.
You would never know. How did it looked mint,
It
right?
looks crazy.
Bro, usually that bump will total any of the cars here. It took it so smooth. You would never know. Well, because it's non-aero, it literally is like no skirts, no rear vent, nothing, no lift.
Sleeper bill.
Got the ambers all around. If it wasn't for that headlight, you would have no idea. And yes, it is tuned on pump gas. We're just not ripping on it. It's on a soft tune right now. It still rips.
It needs like another 10 pounds.
PSI, like boost?
Yeah.
We can put more in it. It's got room for more. It's probably making like 400 right now. Like drifting horsepower and like street car horsepower is different. You know, drifting, you need to make sure it can do it all the time. Street cars, you're gonna do a couple pulls here and there, you know? Full slide to flip.
Am I in reverse or one?
You're good, yeah. There you go.
Good?
You're good.
Not quite.
It's got a twin disc in it, by the way. Oh, Steve. I almost want to leave that thing stock like that. It's so cool. It was so fun to just blast through that and not feel a damn thing.
Shift, my shift.
He's too scared.
Well, at least I don't have to worry about Steve bottoming out the front lip. It is so fun like that. It is so cool if we just put a good diff in it. But man, does it have so much potential, like just in the looks category too. Jeez, Steve, what are you doing?
Got it?
Look at that thing.
I do. This look like me. I borrowed for the weekend. Luke loves it.
That's what once the two-step's going, he'll be dead. Alright, we're pissed off neighborhood. Let's park this thing. I'm happy this drivetrain gets the shine now, you know what I mean? Because I feel like we just hated it in the E36 with the drip car and it was just pissing off. But it's such a good drivetrain, I didn't want to have negative energy towards it. So it's in the perfect car for us to have fun and appreciate it. See, it's good, it's great, it looks sick, it fits great. M3 swapped wagon with some spice. It hasn't proven itself to you yet. Because you've only seen this engine in disappointment situations, but you'll come to like it. This is so freaking cool.
This is very cool.
Fucking 22-year-old Jimmy is rock solid. Like
Brick to the moon.
brick to the moon. Gas station rhino pill to the face.
Rhinoceros.
Sick.
Dude,
Smells
sleeper
good.
wagons are the best. I
Now
love
wait till
this
it's
so
dumped
much.
on its balls. Full M3 Aero, it'll be sick.
You need 100 more horsepower and just go
You see this
dust people on the highway for
We
100
got
bucks.
some content to film first before we lower this thing. Catch you guys on the pike. So obviously we need to go back on the dyno so we can get the tune dialed in and we can make it optimal. right? It works fine. It's safe, but we want to make it optimal. We got to figure out how much power we really want in this thing. Right now we have it on gate, which I think it makes 450 on gate at peak RPM because the boost creeps a little bit. So we still have to put a boost control in it. We just didn't have time to wire and plumb that in, but it'd be nice if it hits a little bit harder. But right now it is hilarious. It is so cool just knowing the fact that this car like a week ago was stock in the engine bay.
Stock.
And then this, you know, we were lucky because we had a mostly together swap, but there is a lot we still have to do to get it to fit and make it work. And it sounds good. It looks great. The engine sounds super happy now once it all cleared out. I told you the noise would go away. If we cut back to the clip when we first started it right here. It sounded like it had a raw knock, right? It was really bad. But BMW things, don't freak out. I've definitely freaked out before. So, wagon, I don't know why. It is so much cooler in this thing, and it hits on the stock suspension. I just want to go do some rally racing. It took the bumps like nothing.
The Wagyu wagon.
I could drive this thing through Waterbury, no problems. As much as I would love to leave it, the incognito wagon, I'm too excited to see this thing spiced up. So we'll get some aero for it. I got the wheels for it. We'll do all that. It's a really simple package, but we're gonna save that for a little bit because I think we gotta film a couple more videos with this thing looking stock. I don't want to shove more E36 content in our space because we've done so much of it, but we had this engine. I did not want it to sit in the corner because I knew if we had it sit in the corner, it would sit there for the next 2 years. So I'm happy we made quick work of it and put it to a good purpose. I'm happy the bottom end's doing good. New head, everything's working out. So we got some kinks to work out, but go us. You guys know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content. And Spoon.
Steve.
Have a good night.